Hello everyone, this is lesson 2 of marketing, and in this lesson we are going to cover some definitions again. This is the second part of definitions. First part was in lesson 1. You can check it out on my channel and on my website. So if you didn't see the actually definitions for part 1, please check it out. Then come here to see the lesson 2. I'm Saeed from Chelire.com. Consider that you can change the subtitle to Persian, English, Turkish, and Arabic. And the PDF and PowerPoint of these slides is available on my website on Chelire.com. I put the link in description. And these are the list of topics that we are going to cover in this lesson. First one is definition of needs, wants, and demands. We are going to define what are these things mean in marketing. And second part is what are people's main needs? What are human main needs? Third one, we are going to cover target market. What does target market means? Then we are going to cover STP. What does it mean? And then we are going to talk about marketing channels, supply chain, and finally we are going to talk about what does a marketing manager do. First, we are going to talk about needs. What are needs? Needs are main requests of human. In the next lesson, we are going to talk about Maslow, and in that lesson, we are going to cover needs even more than this. But right now, let's talk about main needs. For example, we need food, we need education, we need a place to live. But what kind of food do we need? What kind of education do we need? What kind of place we need to live? Look, this is the first level of our needs. We need something to eat. Doesn't matter what it is, where it is, and how it's going to be in our hands, but we need something to eat. So we'll cover needs and wants and demands in next lesson, but up to now, just I want you to know that what are needs and what does it mean. What does want mean? Look, if you find an answer to satisfy our needs, the answer is want. Look, for example, we need food and we want a burger. We need food, we want a bread. We need food, we want pizza. I don't know. Everything that we want is after our needs. We need something, then we want something to satisfy the need. We want something to cover the need. We want something to answer the need. So if we want something, then we need something, then we are going to want something else to answer the need. And these wants are different in different places, different societies. If you're living in US, you need food, you want a burger. If you're living in China, you need food, you want sushi. So different people have different wants, but the needs are simple and needs are the same. And what is demand? Look, we're going to talk about demand later um, because it's important. But demand is you want it and you can buy it. I want an airplane, but I cannot buy it. It doesn't count as my demand. If I can do something and I need it and I want it, it would be a demand. For example, you need to connect. You need to connect with people. So you want a social media account and you can create a social media account for free in Facebook, in Twitter, in Instagram, in LinkedIn, I don't know, wherever you want. So you have a demand because you need it, you want it, and you can do it. I write here that you can buy it, but it's not necessarily buying something. Sometimes they are free, so you can do it just, you know. Can we marketers, by we I mean marketers, can we make needs for others? No, exactly no. We cannot make new needs. Needs are simple. But maybe you say that in 10 years ago we didn't need, in 100 years ago we didn't need an iPhone, but now we need iPhone. We don't need iPhone. The answer is that we need communication, and needs are the same from thousands of years ago up to now, and the answer to the needs is different. So 100 years ago, we didn't need an iPhone, and now we don't need an iPhone. We need communication. But the answer to the need is different in every time. In that time, we need a we wanted a paper and an ink to write a letter to start communicating. And today, we want an iPhone, we want a smartphone to create account to actually start communicating with others. So marketers do not create new needs. We find an answer to existing needs. So what is STP? STP, um, this is what I really like to talk about a lot, because STP is one of the most important things in marketing. You cannot cover the whole market. Imagine that you are actually providing a product. I don't know, maybe a phone, a mobile phone. You cannot sell this mobile phone to every people. You should create a strategy to actually sell this phone to a group of people. Maybe other groups come and buy that mobile phone, but your aim, your purpose is to sell this mobile phone to a group, a special group of people. And STP helps you to create this group, to define this group, to think about this group. The S stands for segmentation, the T stands for targeting, and the P stands for positioning. So you have a TOF, total market that can buy and can be your customer. So there is a total market, and you start to segmenting them. For example, you say that um, I want to. You say that I create. My product is um, lipstick, and in your country, lipstick is used by women. So you are not going to create an advertisement for men, because the main users of lipstick is are women in your country. Maybe lots of men use lipsticks, but your main target, your main people who want to sell your lipstick to them and you want to make money with them are women. So you want to sell your lipstick and you start segmenting people. You say, okay, I want to segment men and women. So I'm going to focus on women. Maybe some men come and buy for themselves and for other women, but my actually um, segment is women. So which kind of women? You start to actually creating this segment um, smaller and smaller. For example, you say that um, not old women. I'm not going to sell this to women over 15. 50 years old, sorry, my customers are going to be like between 15 to 30. So women between 15 and 30 is your target market. So you start segmentation. You say my segment is men and women. Then you start to say that my segment is women under 50 and over 50. So my segment is women under 50. So you can start to create different segments. For example, you create another segment. You say that another segment, my segment is men under 50 that wants to buy a gift. So these kind of men are actually married or maybe in a relationship, or they have a friend that they want to buy these lipsticks for them. So this is the point that we want to mention here. We are going to cover STP, and STP is um, so heavy, so so important and so long. We're going to talk about it maybe in 3 or 4 lessons at least. I just wanted to, oh, I just want you to understand what is STP, and we are going to cover it in future. So you create segments, you target a segment, you choose a segment, maybe you choose 2 or 3 segments, I don't know, it depends on your business. So you start to segmenting the target, you start segmenting the people, you target 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 segments, and you start to position yourself in those segments. What am I going to be in this segment? I want to be their first choice. I want to be their um, cheapest choice. I want to be their um, luxurious choice. I want to position myself in this. What is my competitive advantage? And I want to be in this target with this competitive advantage. We're going to cover it later, but uh, actually, you can understand right now that what is STP. So, what is target market? The target market is the segment that you're targeting. You're not, when you're talking about a market, for example, imagine that you have an airline or you sell airline tickets, airplane tickets to people. So you say that my segment is people who have a lot of actually travels in months, maybe more than 5 travel in a month with airplane. So you create an advertisement for a group that um, have more than 5 travels in a month. I come to you and say that I don't like your advertisement. What you say? You would say that how many flight do you have per month? I say I have two. What you say is that I don't care that you don't like my advertisement because my target market is another person, another people, and I try to create this advertisement for that kind of people, not for you. And this is what the target market means. We are using, in previous session, I think I said that we use target market instead of customer. Why we use it? Because the target market is a group that we care about, but customer can be anyone. Look, I am buying a ticket from your company, but I'm not your target market. I'm your customer because I purchased, I buy something from you, but I'm not your target market. Your target market is a different group. Um, so there are some different type of needs, not different type of needs, different expressing the needs, and we are going to cover this here. So imagine that you are selling laptops. You are in a company called Dell or HP, whatever. You're selling laptop. So you have a target market, and you want to think about the target market. But a target market come and say that I need a cheap laptop. I need a laptop that costs a little. This is what target markets say about his need. But what target market really need is a laptop that works for him for 10 years. This is what he really wants. And there is another expression. What he don't say, what she don't say, what target market don't say about his or her needs. She doesn't tell you that she wants a good customer care, customer service. She want it, but she's not going to tell you. As a marketer, this is your duty to understand, to find and cover these five type of expressions. What makes the target market satisfied? Um, if your laptop has a good camera, or maybe there is. For, have you ever seen the keyboards that there are lights under them for gamers? This is not what they need or they want. This is what makes them satisfied. And let's go back to needs, wants, and demands. They don't need light under the keyboards. They want. They need to be. They need to be special. They need to be different. They need to feel different. They need to feel like I'm better. And how do they answer the need? They want something that is cool. They want something that is different. So their demand is a keyboard with light under the keyboard, and they want when they um, push every button, the light changes. I don't know. This is the demand they want. So this is what make the TM satisfied because it's another want of the target market, and you are satisfying two wants in one purchase. And there is a hidden need. There is a hidden want. He wants um, to prove to his friends that I have purchased the best laptop that I could. He wants to have something to say when he went back home. This is what he really wants. Not what he really wants. This is the target market hidden want. He wants to have something to say when he get back home. And let's talk about marketing channels. There are three different marketing channels. First one is communication channels that they are one-sided or two-sided. Communication channels is like radio, TV, or Instagram Live. These are communication channels. One-sided channels are like TV that one person start to talking and others they have to listen. And two-sided are like Clubhouse these days. It's two-sided channels. A group of people start talking to each other. Or Instagram Live, you can comment what is your idea about what the Instagrammer is saying. A distribution channel is a channel that try to distribute all the products to people. For example, you have a big company or big producing company that create mineral water, and people are not going to come to the big company. Maybe it's out of the city. There are some distribution channels, supermarkets. These are distribution channels, but this is one of the channels that we are going to use in future. And there are service channels. Service channels are like inventories or warehouses that you put your product in that places and then sell it to other people. This is service channels that these are one of the marketing channels that we use. And we are going to talk about supply chain. What is supply chain? Supply chain is a network that starts with raw materials to delivering the final product. From the beginning to the end, everything start that take place here is supply channel. You you want to go and buy some raw materials and come to your company to produce something new. Then you want to take this new thing. Maybe you buy some stones to create a handicraft. Then you take this handicraft to shops, and then you um, sell it to customer. From the time that you buying the stone to the time that you're selling it to the customer is um, supply chain for, or you want to you buy stone, you create handicraft, and customer purchase it online from Amazon, and you send it to the customer to so in this example, from buying the stone to sending it at the house of the customer is supply chain. What should a marketing manager do? Marketing manager should take care of customers. This is all you have to do. You should understand the wants and needs of a customer, and you should create an answer for that needs in every single way that you can. The customer wants you to be in social medias, you should be in social medias. The customer wants good looking sellers, you should have and hire good looking sellers. What the customer wants, you should understand it. You should understand what he say, what he really wants, what is hidden wants of the customer, hidden needs of the customer, what he don't say to you. You should realize what are these things, and you should answer these things. You should take care of it. But let's check this photo. This is from LinkedIn, and it says that what does a marketing manager do? A marketing manager builds awareness by developing and executing a marketing strategies to meet customer needs. Again, meet customer needs and maximizing the profit. Do you remember in previous lesson we talked about profit? We said that we are not, our goal is not to make sales. Our goal is to maximize the profit. And another part is that the marketing manager should manage internal term, promotional messaging and products, and work to publish and distribute in public via media, advertising, and social media. So everything, everything is around customer need and maximizing profit. This is our second lesson. If you had any question, you can contact me by hi@chelire.com. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you had any question, you can comment below, and you can come to my website, and there is a contact me section over there. Thank you. Don't forget to like. Take care.